Now, since lockdown began, many of us have enjoyed country walks and trips to the park. But what happens when you're out and about and you have to answer the call of nature? Well, a recent survey has found that nearly 90% of women admitted to having to relieve themselves in the great outdoors while visiting a beauty spot or a park. Now, the increase of wild weeing, as it's being called, comes after many public toilets have remained closed since lockdown began. So as the government eases restrictions, is it time to unlock the cubicles to stop us all getting caught short? It's a difficult one, isn't it? Denise, you literally look like you're holding it in right now.
Well, I normally am. As the queen of incontinence, I feel
There's
I
a
am
title
very
you
highly
wouldn't rush
qualified
for.
to discuss this, this matter. Because, you know, a lot of middle-aged women and over, incontinence is a big problem that isn't talked about enough. And it really is. I mean, we all have a joke about it. And I always say I wet myself all the time, which I do. But so I have to be more prepared when I go out. But it really does decrease, you know, increases anxiety. And it's one of those taboo subjects, a bit like menopause. So we all know.
Also, can I say, also like menopause is something that millions of people will be experiencing. The NHS estimates that between 3 and 6 million people in the UK may suffer from some form of urinary incontinence.
Absolutely.
7 out of 10 women have lost control of their bladder in the past, but most don't have.
And so as well, if you're, as you say, you're sort of, we're all going out and about, and there was always a lack of public toilets anyway because of local authorities, you know, running out of money and not being able to provide them. But I know with me, I'm always aware that there's a pub or a shop or something
Or a hotel
or a hotel that you can go to, and of course they've all been taken away. And what worries me is that because it's been said by, I think it's Professor Dingwall, who said that if public toilets are kept, you know, in as much pristine condition as commercial toilets, there is very, very little risk to one's health. And what, again, it's the old coronavirus thing of, I know why they're not opening them, but at the same time, there is such a massive danger to public health if we don't open them because of human waste. Because people are actually weeing and doing other things outdoors.
No, it's not just
But
for weeing.
aren't they saying that the reason they're not opening them is because of the social distancing rules? Now, as far as I'm concerned, every time I've been in a public toilet, I can't see people crowding around each other. You stay away, as far away from people as possible when you're in a toilet. It's not that you go in there to have a little get-together with people you don't know, is it? Well, I know some people do, but I mean, no, it's not the sort of thing I want to do. But I think it's a little bit, I think it's spiteful, actually. And I know that the local authorities are trying to save money. They don't want people to go back to work and start cleaning the toilets and everything. It is spiteful. And if there is going to be a mess left in the countryside, it's because, A, they're not putting the bins out, they're not clearing up the mess, they're not emptying the bins, they're not opening the toilets, and people are allowed to go out now. So, you know, just why don't they just sort it out? I mean, I think it's shocking.
I mean, men have
really
just done
shocking.
it always, haven't they? Men never care about just doing
Find
a
a
wee,
tree
do they?
or something. But it's a really good point about, you know, you can't open the parks up and then not have the facilities there, even just to tidy up. The amount of times I've been out recently and bins are overflowing.
Did you see the beaches as well when people, it was really, when we've looked at our lovely beaches, people free and seen how lovely they look, and then, you know, a couple of days.
No, but even people who are trying to be good and are bagging up and putting their rubbish by the bins, the councils need to be on top of this.
They do, and I think definitely, you know, it's something when you're going out shopping alone. When before we was in lockdown, you'd always, if you've gone out for the day, you know, shopping's never going to take a little while. You'd always need a toilet. So now when you're going out, you're only going out for essentials. But still, there's people travelling to go to work. You know, there might be people going for hospital appointments who are elderly or disabled
who need to leave the
to
house.
go to the toilet. Women who are pregnant, and just for those who might be incontinent, I just think it's needed, because otherwise we're just really going around finding bushes, and some of us haven't got the best crouching technique.
That, can they? No, you crouch down and you stand up, and it's almost like someone's dipped your pants in the river. They just did everything just It's
the
wet,
right
it goes
crouching.
everywhere.
It's really
It's
hard being a
impossible.
girl.
You just need the
It
right
is.
crouching technique.
Do you remember when your mum?
Yeah.
Do you remember when your mum used to lift you up
Hold
and
you
you were
up.
just getting a little bit old, and she'd put you behind the cars, and people would be walking past you, go, "Put me
And
down,
it's all
mum."
dribbling around. I do envy men for that,
I
though,
know.
because men can literally just, you
Go
know, in a
anywhere.
bush, if they have to, that's fine, and it's dead easy. But, I mean, Mark won't do it. He won't do it. He's really, I don't know, he just thinks it's disgusting to do it. So, and he has
What, to
that
do
thing
a
where
wee
the minute he
outside?
leaves the house, he can go to the toilet or have a wee about 4 or 5 times before he leaves the house. And then as soon as he leaves the house, he's like, I need the toilet again. It's that thing, it's up there. And it's like, I think they call it urge incontinence or something. And then once you know there are no toilets,
Yeah.
you just want to go,
You just
don't
wanna
you?
go.
I
Or
always
also, if you know that you've got to be somewhere or you've got something important to do, like you, Judi, yesterday. Was it yesterday?
that was so
when we
funny.
basically, because we can't all come together to have our meeting, we have Zoom chat. So we're all at home, you know, having our Zoom meeting. So we were having our Zoom meeting about the show. And Judi, you needed to pop off for a little while, and you forgot to mute your mic.
So we had to listen to it.
So that was Judi
you know what?
afterwards.
I
When she...
thought I muted it, and then I unmuted it to say to you, "Oh, I'm going to the loo, guys." And then I didn't go back to mute it, and I was just there, yeah. Thank
all
you.
good.
The
It's all
best wee
good.
noise I've ever heard.
Yeah, we're all women together. It's all fine.